This is what happens with many Christians. That this is why I uh, decided uh, to have a uh, discussion based on this subject, because a lot of Christians do this in here. They had a towel of Christianity and they don't have no substance. Just like that man book. They don't have no substance. They just self-righteous assholes. Males and female assholes. That's what they do. And, holding up the towel. Don't have no substance. Mm-hmm. And that's what they doing. Mm-hmm. And of course, they ain't gonna come to this hangout and confront me face to face, and they sure ain't gonna come in and say, "Well, no, this ain't you." Oh no, they coward ass motherfuckers. That's why they hiding behind Christianity. They cowards, and they living in make believe land. And so they ain't gonna they they dare not uh, approach anything that is real. They ain't gonna do it. They ain't interested in nothing real. They ain't interested. And they wouldn't come in here and defend what they doing uh, on account of they they wouldn't come in and defend what they doing on account of uh, they don't have no defense. It's simple as that. They don't really have no defense. But I tell you what, I'm gonna keep on having these real talk sessions. Something gonna give. Something gonna give. Because I can sit up myself and find myself in fault, just like anybody else uh, that I can find fault in. Uh, I sit up and find fault in myself, because I don't apply the same screening uh, 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 I apply the same screening process on real shit and bullshit, just like I do with everybody else. I apply that same screening process, and probably a little more harsher on myself than I am others. I apply that. So I'm bullshitting myself. So in these real talk sessions, I'll be exposing that shit too. Because I got faults like anybody else do. So if you think you're gonna come in and I've had I had a so-called Christian. That's what she do. So-called Christian, something else. And a so-called Christian call themselves gonna tell everybody. We was having a disagreement about something totally off topic, what she brought up, and she called herself "Ghost Telltale" on me about I don't know if it was that I smoked, drank, or cussed or something like that. I don't know what it was. Remember specifically what it was that she called herself trying to tell everybody. But the problem was everybody was looking at her crazy because she thought she really wasn't. She thought she was really exposing something that didn't nobody else know. And people was like, when she did say something about, I think it was about me smoking, and she said, "Yeah, you over here going out to it's smoking on the side." And I said, "Did you thought you was exposing me?" Even though her husband kind of looked at her sideways, he was like, we knew that already. Like, that wasn't even a secret. She got up in church and said that already." It was so funny because she was distraught because she was hoping she was really, she thought she was going to drop a bomb on it. and it really make me look a fool. And then she wind up making herself look like a fool because I hadn't already told that already. It was not a secret. It came straight from the horse's mouth. So you wouldn't tell nothing. You wasn't telling nothing that everybody didn't already know, and that I hadn't told on my damn self. And poor thing, she's like the beautiful reality. She had to go regroup. I had that tendency with I'm something else. I had that tendency where I make a motherfucker regroup. Cause you ain't gonna come at me no any kind of way, cause what you ain't understood was I done already exposed me. So what you gonna be exposing? If it's already been exposed, it ain't really an exposure, is it? That was a recap. That was, you know how they have reruns on the TV? Your teacher, when she done taught you a subject already, they have a recap on it to run it back by you, make sure you got it. She did a recap because I didn't already coach that subject. So it had to be a recap. It wasn't nothing new because you couldn't have been exposing it. It was already exposed. And so she was doing a recap. And we appreciate her reiterating some shit we already knew. Appreciate you. But if you was planning on exposing something or revealing something new, you're gonna need to regroup. And get back with us and let us know what you come up with, because that right there, that didn't qualify. uh, to be considered as you exposing something. Now, I can expose, and I'd have turned that shit around on her ass after that. Now expose that the fact that you jealous of me for no reason. I don't want your husband. First of all, I don't like dry skinned men. They like me. If her husband had a little crush on me, but I letting her know off the grip. Don't you got to worry about that because I'm not interested in nobody else, man. Not get my own. I tell women all the time, if you think you all that in a bag of chips, well, bitch, why can't you get your own man? And that's a little bit off topic, but I've been off topic, so what the hell? Well, it really haven't been off topic because a lot of these things are related and correlating understandings and issues. A lot of correlating issues. And life, anything in life have something that is, it's just like a vine that has, a vine has branches, a tree has branches. Mm, even though when you have a root subject, there's still branches to that subject, things that are attached to that subject that are very relevant to the root. And because and it's attached, and then it is an extension of that subject. And so if you have a vine, and just because they're vines, they'll grow, and spread out and so forth. And as a matter of fact, you can take a piece of a vine, any type of plant like ivory or whatever like that, that's venetic or has a vine nature, and you can take a piece of it, just a leaf off ivory, and replant it somewhere else. It's still ivory. It's still related to that plant. The root that it come from, and the family or plant that it come from, don't change because you take off a leaf and replant it in another pot or in somebody else's yard. It still belongs to where it comes from. Yeah, it still belongs to where it comes from, and so you can detach it if you want to, but it still belongs there. It's still related to that plant you took it from. Yeah. See, this is what they I notice a lot of times that people do when you uh, bring up a subject, and they'll say, "Well, you off topic," because I'll get deep on you. And the way I get deep, I go real low, simple, down to the basics, because you got to start at the foundation. And they'll say, "You off topic," or "that don't have nothing to do with that." And that's because only you don't know what the root is. You talking topical subject. I went down all the way down to the nitty-gritty, all the way down to the root of it. And so I lost you. I understand. It be that way sometimes. When you get too simple, see, when I say deep, deep mean you go under, you go down. In the root, people get on my nerves with that crap about, "Oh, that was deep. That was real deep," especially in church folk. "Oh, that was deep." Bitch, sit your ass down. You wouldn't know deep if somebody dug a hole and put your ass in it. Things that are deep are simple. Even the Bible says that God will will take the simple things and to profound the wise. So that mean he hid. That mean he hid wisdom, profound wisdom, in just the simple shit. See, the Oriental peoples know this in here. They respect simple things. They have simple principles that they go by, that they live by, and they are so profound. And of course, they got their faults too, but I was just pointing out that good point that they had at least that understanding that there is a lot of wisdom in simple things. And many times people say, when they trying to be deep, they start talking and bringing up, trying to be intellectual, using words. That gets me so much when people start to use words and they be all using words all out of context that don't even. Now you off topic because that didn't even go with this damn conversation. What you trying to do is you thought cause uh, I got a mentally slow that you was gonna lose me using a word that didn't go in that damn conversation. You didn't lose me. I caught you. I heard you when you using them big words that don't got. I know what you was trying to do. You trying to distract me with bullshit. You ain't distracting me with bullshit. I'll pick up bullshit. I'll smell a whiff of it a mile away. Sometimes I cut the bullshit right off at the pass, or sometimes I just let it on by and let you think you getting weight with it until I done had enough of the funk. And I'll let you get on. Really think you really getting you some head weight and then cut you off. Sometimes I don't know even cut you off. I just let you go on about your business and carry out. And don't ever say nothing. Because it ain't my job to check you. I'll let God check you sometimes. I'll say, well, I tell God, well, that's your job. Them your people. That ain't my damn job. I got enough with trying to keep Candy in check. Shit. I don't have time. Unless you tell me to check them, oh, that's your job. Like, you try. I used to try to be God. And now and then I see myself get out of place. I had to check myself or he'll check me. And he's like, that's my job. I say, yeah, you sure right. I'll let you handle that. That's too much for me. I ain't gonna be able to handle that. No excuse that there's be totally just out of line and they just really think they running something. Yeah. They really think they getting over and then really fool somebody. And you fooled me. I'm looking at your ass from the inside while you thought I was on that side. Look, I'm looking at you when you closed the door. I was on the inside watching you close it. And shit. Shit. Hell, please.